What's going on, YouTube gang? It's DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give my favorite plays for today. We got an 8-game main slate. Hope everybody's having a great day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon to always stay notified for the videos. Let's get into these plays. Going to my point guard spot. Gotta look at James Harden at 96 on DraftKings, 93 on FanDuel, going against the Spurs, in which he has dominated them in the last 2 games at San Antonio. He's averaging 76.5 fantasy points in the last 2 games, averaging 50 fantasy points in the past 5. And San Antonio's allowing average 30 fantasy points to the position, being disrespected, not being an all-star, even in reserves. Going to definitely fall out for tonight. Like this play for him for today. Let's go to our next play. Go to our shooting guards. You do got Malik Monk going against the Pacers. He's 48 on DraftKings, 53 on FanDuel. De'Aaron Fox is out. He's in play. He's averaging 35.5 in the last 2 games. He also had a 38 fantasy point game against them last game against the Spurs. So something to look at when Malik Monk actually does get a usage bump without Fox for today. Another player to consider is Gary Trent Jr. going against Houston. He's 63 on both platforms. He is averaging 28.7 in the past 5, but going against Houston, that allows an average 35 fantasy points to the position. He did have a 61 fantasy point game last game at Houston last season. So like this play, if you want to pay up for Gary Trent. Let's go to our next play, going to our small forwards. Both guys here, you do have Kenyon Martin Jr. and Eric Gordon in play, especially without Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. As you can see, they're giving you upside. Kenyon Martin, he is averaging 31 fantasy points in the past 5, and going against Toronto allows an average 30 fantasy points to the position. He is averaging 34 fantasy points in the past 2 games. So definitely want to consider a spot for him. And then you got Eric Gordon, who's averaging 37 fantasy points in the last 2 games. He's averaging 30 fantasy points in the past 5. Toronto's allowing average 32 fantasy points to the position. So like I said, I think Kenyon Martin and Eric Gordon are definitely in play for today. Let's go to our next play, going to our power forwards. Terry Easton going against Toronto at 58 on DraftKings. He is 6,000 on FanDuel. He also been tearing it up. He's averaging 40 fantasy points in the past 3 games. But going against Toronto, their bottom tier against power forward reserves, and he's coming from the bench, and he's giving you upside for his price tag, as he's averaging 1.1 fantasy points per minute on the court. So I like this play for Terry Easton. Another play for value is Keegan Murray going against the Pacers at 51 on DraftKings. He is 54 on FanDuel. He's averaging 25 fantasy points in the past 5, but the Pacers allowing to average 35 fantasy points to the position. So for his price tag, definitely like this play for today. Let's go on to our next play, going to our centers. Of course, you got Domantas Sabonis in play if you want to pay up here, especially the former narrative against the Pacers. Domantas Sabonis is in play. Mason Plumlee going against Detroit at 67 on DraftKings. He has 71 on FanDuel. He's averaging 38 fantasy points in the past 5 away games, and Detroit allowing average 35 fantasy points to the position. He did have a 40 fantasy point game this season against them, so I do want to consider that. Another play to also want to consider is Jalen Duren going against Charlotte. He's 54 on DraftKings. He's 6,000 on FanDuel, but like the DraftKings price tag, and we know against the Charlotte's front court, he should see some volume, as he's averaging 36 fantasy points in the past 5 home games, and Charlotte is allowing average 42 fantasy points to the position. So Duren's in a great play to also look at for value at the center spot. So these are my favorite plays. Like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Using Draft Dashboard tools in the link in my description. Want to sign up? It is $1 up to 30 days. Waiting time to get access to NBA cheat sheets, sleepers and studs. Click on the watch players. You see my place up top for watch Mel's DFS picks for either DraftKings or FanDuel. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's Mel DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.